In Hong Kong, like in mainland China, dragon boat races are held every year to celebrate Dragon Boat Festival. This week, a dozen rowers were training at Aberdeen Harbour in the bustling metropolis in preparation for the upcoming Aberdeen Dragon Boat competition. The two men sitting on the prow are father and son, surnamed Cheng. They used to be fishermen, which in Cantonese is literally men on the water. Although they've changed occupations and work on land now, they've never changed their tradition of dragon boat racing. In fact, the Cheng family has been racing dragon boats for 4 generations. The father, standing at the helm, is called Cheng Ch'uan-Chai. He started learning about dragon boats when he was 10 years old, and now is a pretty good coach of the sport. Over the years, his love of dragon boating has never changed.
We used to be fishermen. My father and grandfather grew up here in Aberdeen, which is a fishing harbour. My father raced dragon boats for dozens of years. At the time, I was still making a living catching fish. I always stopped working and went to play with the boats the moment I heard the beating of the gongs and the drums.
Cheng's 21-year-old son is CHENG MAN-TAT. He started to take part in dragon boat races with his father when he was 15 years old. Since then, he's won numerous awards in recognition. Man-TAT is a quiet kid, but he becomes a pretty good talker when the topic turns to dragon boating.
Dragon boat racing nowadays is a lot more scientific. The dynamics, the angle of entering and exiting the water, it can all be calculated so we can avoid making splashes and make it faster. Dragon boating is a good way to exercise. It's also a team activity. Teamwork is important.
Every year, the Chens will take part in a big local dragon boat race during Dragon Boat Festival, which started on Monday. 10 teams will participate in this year's race, with as many as 60 rowers to a single boat. Dragon boat racing has developed into a traditional cultural activity, particularly in southern China and Hong Kong too. According to Siao Kwok-Kin, a scholar who has researched traditional folk customs for years, dragon boating was imported into Hong Kong during the Southern Song dynasty. Back then, it was used not only for transportation in daily life, but also in sacrificial ceremony. But after 2,500 years, the functions of the dragon boat have changed. Now it's become both a folk custom activity and entertainment.
Dragon boat racing has become a tradition for wealthy people who don't need it to make a living. So when you ask older folks in the new territories, they'll tell you that everyone in each generation can do dragon boating. For others, dragon boating is a way to communicate with people, something that everyone can take part in. The purpose is no longer sacrifice or ceremony, it's friendship.
Xiao added that dragon boating has also become a medium of international communication. Dragon boat competitions in recent years not only attract teams from all around China, but also a number of foreign-funded enterprises. Overall, the sport has become more and more popular. It's a mode of cultural inheritance and also brings economic benefits to society.